All right, come on in the house, folks. How you guys doing? I am your host, KTJ. Welcome to Love Coach Sessions. We are live here, and I'm glad to have you guys here. Come on in the house. Let's have a conversation. Today, we're talking about this topic. Are they playing mind games? Are they playing mind games? That is our topic today. Look, we've seen this many times. I'm sure you've seen it many times. People seem like they are interested. They seem like they really want to be with you. They seem like you are it for them, but then they back off. And they kind of leave you wondering, is this real or is this just some kind of joke? This is some kind of play. They trying to play me. And are they trying to play me? Or is this just the way it is? So we're going to answer that question today. We're going to talk about this. Are they playing mind games? Come on in the house, you guys. We got the chat room is wide open. You can jump in the chat room and share your thoughts. I want to hear what you guys have to say. I love hearing from the audience and the people who watch the show and just hearing your perspective on these things. Many of you guys have some really good perspectives on these topics, and so I love to hear them. If you watch this on the replay, hit down below, type down below your comment, your suggestion, like what you think about this topic, and I'll check it out and I'll try and answer all the messages that come through. But today I found a article talking about this on a site called A Conscious Rethink, and it's talking about the mind games that people play. So I decided to grab a couple of those and talk about it today. And so let's get into it, you guys. There's these mind games and people play and I said they, because women play these games as well as men. Now I think the game, as far as the cat and mouse game, I think women invented the game. Women have been playing the cat and mouse game, playing hard to get, playing, look, even the clothes that you wear, some of the clothes give you more lift, right? And yes, the lift is for support, but it's also for attention sometimes. Okay, like it doesn't have to be silky and colorful and this and that, right? They are for the eyes, not just for the girls. Okay, so let's be honest about it. And so it is with so you guys have been, the ladies, y'all been having that game for a long time. Men have really, for the most part, just kind of gotten into the game for many years. I'm talking about for many years, for probably thousands and thousands of years. Men just thought, like, if I just be, it's two thoughts. If I just be a really good guy, I'll find a really good girl. She'll like me, and we'll get married and live happily ever after. If I'm a really good guy, I'll be a really, really good guy. And the other thought was, if I got enough money, hey, I can have whatever woman I want. Those were the only two games the guys had. A nice guy role and the rich guy role. Get enough money, you can get whatever girl you want. If you be nice enough, they'll come running to you because women like a nice guy. Well, once upon a time, women did like a nice guy. And women say that they want a nice guy, right? But underneath, they want a nice bad boy. Let's be honest, right? Because many women have said, tell you the second, look, I don't want a nice guy. Like he's just too nice. He's too nice. They want a nice guy, but they don't want you to be too nice, right? If he's too nice, you run all over him. He doesn't have a backbone. He doesn't have a leadership potential. He's just everything's going to be on you to take care of, and to lead, and to impact, and that is so unattractive. whereby the bad boy comes to you and tell you what he wants from you. He tells you directly, looks you in the eye and tells you what he wants, what he sees in you, and where he wants to take you. He paints the picture, and you're like, okay. Now this guy, he bring the tough guy, the roughneck. He brings a sense of safety, which is biological for women to feel safe. The wimpy guy who's you could just walk on, you feel nothing from that. You feel maybe even vulnerable. If this guy he won't even stand up to you, who else is he going to stand up to? so so now the guys. So when it comes to like the push and pull now, really for the most part, men have like the game. Men are just really coming into it, to understanding their power in the game, and that they don't all just you don't get what you want just by being nice to women and just giving women everything they want. And then they run off with the bad boy. No, no. But I know there's stages to this thing as well. So, but each one of those things can be mind games. Women play mind games, men play mind games. So, how do you know if a person is actually playing mind games? So, I got a couple for you. One of the ways a person is playing mind games with you is they never let you know where you stand. They never let you know where you stand in their life. Are you their girlfriend? Are you their boyfriend? Are you their significant other? Are you exclusive? Are you? None of those conversations come up. Why? Because those are closing. Those are, uncomfortable conversations to have for some people. So they don't have them. They just avoid them. So you never quite know. Does she like me? Does he like me? Does he love me? Is she in love with me today and hate me tomorrow? I'm telling you, it could be a yo-yo and a very difficult time. And so that also has you questioning yourself. And that person might, that's a mind game right there, causing you to question yourself. Am I enough? You can start getting that thought like, well, am I enough for her? Am I enough for him? Am I enough of a person? Do I give them enough love? Do I give them enough attention? Can I compete with the attention from across the street? That person that keeps you in limbo like that. That is a mind game. It happens all the time. So you'll start hearing things like, also a mind game is it's verbal. It's put downs. Somebody might say, you just, I've dated much prettier women than you. I've dated more handsome men, more manly men than you. Put downs. These are mind games that are straight up. And listen, here's the thing, man. If you don't already have your self-esteem built, you insulated in your own self-worth and self-esteem, somebody else's opinion will direct your whole life. These mind games, they go from being a boyfriend to a husband to being divorced after a while because you can't take it anymore. And next thing you know, the person has you disconnected from your family. They say, I don't want you going to Thanksgiving at your mama's house no more. I want your mom, tell your mama to stop calling here all the time. That's that isolation and that power and control. So it start off real cute. Oh, he just want me to himself. Okay. It's a mind game, and you will lose if you're not paying attention. The mind games. All right. Here's another one. When they might try to turn your family and friends against you, say that you tell stories, you lying, they try to turn your own family and your own friends against you. Listen, this stuff happens. This stuff happens. And there are mind games comparing you to the next girl, comparing you to the people on TV, the next guy. Oh, my last boyfriend had a better job, had a better career. I'm accustomed to better things. Now, ladies, y'all know y'all could do this. My father, he provided for me real good and taught me how to provide for myself. Okay. So those are mind games. So how do you get past this? Okay, so look, here's how you get past dealing with someone with the mind games. For one thing, you have to recognize. That's why I'm giving you a couple of these ideas today. Because you have to be able to recognize that it is a mind game and they're trying to control you. When you hear it, instantly respond to it. Now, I'm not telling you to be oppositional all the time and don't be, open and with, going along sometimes. But I'm telling you, when you feel like it's control, it is control. And that you got to move on from immediately. Look, unmatch them on the dating site. Do whatever you got to do, but you got to move on. A person trying to make you feel jealous. Talking to their ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend, ex-wife, trying to make you feel jealous. They trying to make you jealous. It's mind games. They want to see how much you really love them, how much you really care. Mind games. You cannot get involved with this. So when you see this stuff, you got to react immediately. You got to pull people up. Ho, wait a minute. I don't have to dance to your music. I dance to my music. And then you got to take action. Sometimes you could just say this stuff, but if you don't take any action, if you don't put any action behind it, they'd be like, oh, okay. They don't believe you. And you're not believable. So you got to be assertive. And I tell you what, your gut will tell you. You'll feel it. You'll feel when somebody's trying to manipulate you, trying to control you, trying to get you to be a certain way. And listen, this stuff, look, you might think that you got this all squared away, but I'm telling you, got to constantly watch out for it. Because some of these people they'll hold their love hostage. Are y'all hearing me? They'll hold their love hostage and say, if you love me, you'll do X, Y, and Z. If you don't love me, you will not do X, Y, and Z, and you'll see what's going to happen after that. Well, you know what? Let's see what's going to happen after that. Understand this. You came into this world by yourself. And guess what? Them coffins are a one person, one body per person. You're going out of here by yourself. So no matter what it is, you're here to make sure that you protect you protect your heart, you protect your mind, and you don't allow people to manipulate you into what it is that they want. You ever noticed, you guys, look, I've come through multi-level marketing programs and stuff like that, and some of them are good and some of them are not, right? But have you ever seen some of those programs and they're like, oh yeah, join our program and you're gonna get financial freedom, you're gonna get this and you're gonna get that and you're gonna get the other thing. And some of those people actually have gotten those things, right? But you know what I noticed? They never asked me, can they join my business? Can they get on my train? They always want me to get on their train. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? If they see, I see something in you. You know, I get this all the time because people know that I'm a speaker. I see that. I see, man. You could do this business. Oh man, I can see it. I just see you standing in front of the people, showing them the business, making money, da da da. And and I say, you know what? That could be true. That could be true. And I've been through the training systems. I know some of those programs are actually working and beneficial. People are making money in some of them. And some of them are a waste of time. Okay. Now, as a person, I recognize who I am and what my strengths are. And if I jump on all of your trains, what happens to my train? That means I have more belief in your train and your operation than I have in mine. And that can never be. So, yes, my business may not make as much money as yours. But guess what? My business is my business. And I'm telling somebody out there today, you are your business. You are the CEO of you, and nobody should be able to pull you off your square, get you to be somebody that you're not, get you to do things that are against your morals and values, get you to do things that are just against your principles. I guess, but the first thing we got to ask is, do you have any principles? Now, after I had those experiences, I created principles for myself. I said the main part of my business is going to be my business. I'm running it, and I'm going to create my own products and my own services and sell them myself. Now, will I not make as much money as some of those other people who got downloads? Maybe. But guess what? It's mine. And it won't be ruined because Joe Schmo ran off with the money. Somebody way up the top and ran off with the money. Happens. So you have to get in position and understand who you are. I know y'all thought that these love talks were all about love. These love coach sessions are all about love. They are, but they're more of a personal development program. Because I think sometimes we make bad decisions because we're not thinking. We make bad decisions because we're not focused on the future. People ask me, like, how do you know, if you had to choose a group of people who are getting together, choose who's going to last, what couple's going to last and what couples are not? I say, tell me what your future is, and I'll tell you if y'all going to last. Talking to people about matching futures. Do your futures match? Not just today. And you are not to let somebody play with your mind and manipulate you to get you to be what they want you to be. But you ought to be who God calls you to be. You ought to be who you decided you're going to be. And wake up being you 100%. And I'm telling you, throughout your life, you're going to have people trying to get you to be somebody else, trying to get you to look like somebody else. Let me tell y'all something. I got to take a sip of water on this one. Let me tell you something. I see some of these brothers around in Atlanta with them suits on, right? And I want to be a fashionable guy, but the suits are them slim fit, elastic looking suits. They short cut jackets and the pants that are literally tights. I just can't do it. I can't do it because it's not me and it's not according to what I feel is good for me. All right. And so, but I know who I am and I know what's going to look good on me. Do you know what's going to look good on you? And you stay on that train all the way and not allow somebody to try and make you be somebody else. You are the only you that you have, and nobody can be you. You are than you, as Dr. Seuss says. All right. Look, you guys, we got more of these talks coming, more of this talk. If you have a topic that you want to shoot me a topic in the inbox. You can shoot me an email at lovecoachatlanta@gmail.com. If you got a topic, or if you want a love coach session, we do one-on-one private love coach sessions, and we will hook you up with one of those. So till next time, peace, love, bye.